Now on WWAY at 6, a Boiling Spring Lake's father says his son was murdered by police this afternoon. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight for your news at 6. I'm Brandon Taylor. Mark Wilsey says he called police when his 18-year-old son, 90 pounds, had a screwdriver and would not let go of it. But Wilsey says he never expected calling for help would end with his son being shot and killed by someone sworn to serve and protect. WWAY's Alyssa Rosenberg joins us with more in the lead at 6. Alyssa.
Brandon, Wilsey says his son, Vidal, had schizophrenia and was having an episode this afternoon. He says his son had about a 6-inch screwdriver and was threatening to fight his mother, so they called police to calm him down. Wilsey says everything was under control until a third officer arrived and the situation took a turn for the worse.
Murder. They murdered our son for no reason.
Mark Wilsey is searching for an explanation and justice after he says a Southport police officer murdered his son, 18-year-old Vidal, Sunday afternoon. Wilsey says he and his wife called police to their home on the 1100 block of President's Drive in Boiling Spring Lakes when their mentally ill son refused to let go of a screwdriver. He says the first officers to respond nearly had the situation under control when a third officer arrived.
Everything was going good. Then this fat cop from Southport walks in the room, walks around the corner, says, we don't have time for this. Tase that kid now, let's get him out of here.
Wilsey says like any teenage boy, his son tried to run when he heard the word tase.
The tasers hit him, he fell back. 2 officers, on top of him. He's got the little screwdriver. I mean, I would have went and got the screwdriver from him. I went to help and I hear a shot.
Wilsey says he grabbed the officer so he could not shoot again.
What'd you shoot my son for? Well, I protected my officers. There was no reason for deadly force here.
Now Vidal's family is left mourning their loved one.
It's hard to talk about, but he just wanted to keep to himself, but he really was. He just an outgoing kid, loved to do stuff. He was talking about coming and pressure washing, working with me in the summertime.
Vidal's brother says he was enrolled in online classes and trying to better himself, but now he says that has been taken from him.
The kid's 18. He hadn't even started his life yet. Now he'll never get a chance to.
Brunswick County District Attorney John David was at the scene shortly after the shooting. Officials say the State Bureau of Investigations is looking into the case.